Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. I am so sorry for number 3, still having technical difficulties. How are all of you doing today? Today I just had like the absolute perfect storm of insanity. I turned on my PC and for the first time ever it wasn't here. The fans were on and everything, but nothing that was plugged into it. The monitors, the keyboard, the speakers, nothing. None of it was working. So I had to restart the computer twice. And then I restarted the internet twice because that wasn't working either. So I appreciate your patience in getting up. One of these days, guys, one of these days we'll get it. Nice to hear the initial music. I'm glad. Thanks, technology. Yes, yes. All right, let's go ahead and load in a game. I don't think I logged into Payne last night. So, let me close this. We'll open her up and get started. So today I'm going to aim for more gameplay and less dawdling, I guess. I don't know the right word to put there, but we're gonna do our best to make this an entertaining stream this time and get lots of action in here. Because basically, we're not gonna make any progress if we go at the pace that we've been going. Hopefully you guys got the last video. I did the first night in camp. I uploaded that. I did that off stream just because I wanted to get right into the gameplay today. So if you if you want to check that out, we can do so. Yes, there's a sleeping bear over here. Look at those little bubbles. In the book. All right. Does everything look smooth on y'all's end? All right, everyone. Last time we found our way to the Grove. We did a lot of poking around, getting our starting quests, meeting a lot of the NPCs here. And today we're going to head out to the beach. One of our goals for this playthrough is to get in with some of the Thieves Guild's things. And to do that, we want to get on our little Kid Tieflings Guild here early. On their good side. I don't know what order those words come out of my mouth, but I know, Denise knows from future knowledge, that there's a little tiefling kid down by the beach who needs our help, so we're going to do that. I accidentally tripped a cutscene and almost like tried to record it to place in that last video that I did off stream, but I was like, nah, we're going to do this on stream, so I backed up the load and we're going to jump in here that something should be about to trigger, and let's see what the world has to tell us.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
All right, Raphael may or may not be a very large part of our campaign, and by may not, I mean may. This is our first encounter with him, and he can spawn in a number of different areas, which is why I wasn't expecting him here. I usually encounter him somewhere else, but this is where we found him first this time around. So we are going to say pleasure. I'm Payne. I usually pick the mouse or the cat one, but let's see something different this time.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes.
Come.
Well.
There. Middle of somewhere.
And the music starts playing. I love it. Let's be a little snarky. We're gonna say nice decor.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Are these theatrics leading somewhere?
Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
What makes you think I need saving?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
I'll need to think this over.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
And if I do want to make this deal, how would I find you?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
All right, so that was Raphael. Some great chat going on in the stream. Yes, he does remind me a lot of the bad guy from Hunchback of Notre Dame. And yeah, he can be found in a lot of different places. So, not a lot, but I think at least 3 or 4. Depending on what path you take, he will find you.
Is someone singing?
We can hear in the background that there's another sound going on and a little child down here. Payne does have a very good confused face. That is correct. If you don't follow XP to level 3, usually Jacob does D&D videos, but he's been doing Baldur's Gate content recently, and he put out a video this week that was very, very good. Highly recommend it.
Such a pretty song.
It's about if Tab, if our main character was, in your D&D campaign around the table, and he got some of the manners. It's just wonderfully. We're gonna do a nope. We're gonna do a sneak up here.
Whisper. On my way.
They're singing on the beach.
Blackets will be done.
And I
Quickly
do believe that this boy is
Such a
in trouble,
pretty song.
being lured.
Defender of the people.
Let's put Will up here
Best
with
foot
Payne. He can do a
Silence is
snake.
gold.
And we're going to put Shadowheart down by the beach
No
as
time
well.
for Danny.
Please.
And let's have
Eager for
Lizelle
battle.
instigate
Objective
this.
noted.
We're going to save our game right here.
Shh. Listen.
You shouldn't be standing out in the water. It's dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
I don't hear anything. Come back to shore. This is Lizelle talking, so I'm picking Lizelle's actions.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
Child, listen to reason. We get to see the harpies, who look very, very
Yes,
cool in this
everything's
game.
gonna be fine once I get there.
I've always loved harpies. I guess it's the bird thing, but like even as like a 12 or 13-year-old, playing Ultima Online was my first like big computer game. Absolutely loved the way that the harpies looked. All right, so we are over here. Are we doing a hide? Are we still hidden? I don't think we are. Yep, not hiding. If I go over here,
Can't risk being in open view.
that works for some reason. Oh, can't have disadvantage against the target. Oh, I'm too close. Let's do the melee. Oh, nice. Critical hit to open up the stream today. I'd like to see it. Oh, we killed her. That's great. Awesome. This fight can be very, very hard depending on what order your initiative is in, and they're about to act for a while, and Will is not on our team right now. So that'll be interesting. We're gonna come over here and do another hide,
Cautious.
end our turn, and let them go.
Now. Damn
Oh,
monster.
so since the last
make you
stream, I believe. Good job, Lizelle. Look at these critical hits. Still playing without karmic dice. I have been enjoying it a lot more. It is more random, and I can't like anticipate things happening. Will did snap out of his stupor, and we're gonna do a hex. I don't know what these guys use. I'm so bad at using hex, y'all. If the warlocks in the chat want to help me out, it's not against checks. It's not against like attacks. It's against checks and not saving throws either. So I never know which ones to use. Let's go with strength, I guess. And Eldritch Blast. I hit the ground. Awesome. Me and my flying enemies have such a hard time with this. We will hellish rebuke that. 1 damage, great. All right. I was saying, I think some of you mentioned Dark Urge in one of the previous chats, and I shouldn't have moved up first, but that's okay. I wasn't gonna play because I think, like a lot of people, I thought that it was like an equally type of campaign, but I got curious about it in between streams, and I started playing, and I've gotten pretty far. I just moved into Act 2, and I am loving it. You don't have to play evil. It's actually pretty fun if you play as someone who's like trying to resist it.
I will have your head,
The whole reason I'm
Harpy.
saying this is that I also am playing on Tactician mode for the first time, which I am doing much better at now than I did at the start of playing just even a regular balanced game. Knowing the encounters helps a lot, but it's been fun. Tactician and Dark Urge. I can't make it all the way up to Well, that's will to begin with. I can't make it all the way up to this harpy over here. We will take a potion though. And child, please. Never used hex. Yeah, you're it's like it's the warlock spell. You're supposed to use it. I just don't know how. Which feels stupid, but you know, it is what it is. Did we lose our hide? I think we lost our hide. We're standing, she's facing us, that's fine. It's fine. Let's go ahead and do an acid arrow. And I don't want to go down there, so we're just gonna dash and back up again. Yeah, the Dark Urge, it's been a lot more fun, and it's less invasive than I thought it would be. So there's a lot in like the front end of Act 1, obviously, because you're getting established and everything, but then it leaves you alone for a while, and you can make your own decisions, and you can roleplay it however you want. But I'm just starting Act 2, like I mentioned, and it's been so good. I think I figured out kind of like the backstory for the character. Oh, that's the other thing too. It's really cool playing a non-origin character that has a backstory in the game, and like you existed in the world before you started playing, so people react to that, and that's very cool. All right, is our firebolt gonna land? Hard to say. Almost never. Let's go ahead and... Oh, moving forward stopped me from making her great. What? Oh my gosh. Sorry. I hate targeting creatures that are flappy and moody. Alright.
Swift and lethal.
Lizelle, get up there, please. Can you do a jump? Can we do a dash? Dash. A dash. Hello. Thank you. And a jump. All right. Let's go ahead and action surge here. Those refresh on a short rest, right? This fight is going so much better after playing on Tactician for a week, even though I haven't been super smooth here. All right, run away, child, please. I know you can press the pictures too. They're so small though, and I never remember. All right, we have a harpy over here that hit and run, so I don't care for that. It's not going to be a sneak attack. Do another acid air. Oh, we don't need one. She's at 4 health. Great. And then...
Don't waste a step.
I don't think I can reach her even if not, but we're gonna stay up here. It's interesting that you get a pre-existing backstory. Yeah, it's very cool, and I am nerding out real hard with, I thought you could move your hex if your target died. Is that not true? I don't know. It's fine. We missed anyway. We can move up actually, and maybe do. I didn't think I could reach, but can we do the top wall? Or are you still too far? No. Okay.
Let's end this.
Oops. Sorry. Let's do a Sacred Flame. And we saved again.
Time to strike.
Come on, Lizelle. All right. We are in a losing streak here. Yeah, there are some hints, especially I would recommend it not being your first playthrough. I think it's more fun for me, at least, knowing where the story's going and being able to pick up on the clues, because I'm not finished yet. I am procrastinating. I have a thing with ending things, and I haven't wanted to end my character that's on the furthest along in her campaign, but I'm almost there. I have like 2 more fights left, and it's been really, really
One
fun
day I'll catch a break.
seeing where the Dark Urges story is going. She's just gonna keep sitting there with her 1 hit point, and forever. This is such entertaining streaming. Come on, Lizelle, please. Thank you.
What now?
All right, Will is inspired.
Damned
We
monster.
protected
I'll make you pay.
the small child. You're coming over? I thought you were going back. Hello?
Are they gone?
Get out of the water, child. They're gone. Are you alright?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Go back to your parents. Those were in the wilds and harpies.
They're gone. Now there's just Mole. She'll be so mad. I didn't get the gold from the nest. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
And we know where Donnie is. We met him last time. And we got inspired because of the urchin backstory. I usually just pick kind of like the more passive options in that conversation. So I actually got a new dialogue line, and that is that he was trying to steal the gold from the harpy's nest and didn't get it. So let's see if we can retrieve that.
Onward.
Gonna group everyone over here. I did know his parents were not there. He's part of the Tiefling Children's Guild. But didn't know that she sent him to get gold from a harpy's nest. That doesn't seem like a task for one child to do on their own. Gonna ungroup everyone and have Lizelle jump over on her own.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
We have a note here to Miriam from Edmund about him leaving. I don't think that comes back up. If you have encountered that, let me know, because I have not found it. Here's another one. Don't think we need that, but I will take it anyway. Oops, sorry. And what's next? There's no gold in the harpy's nest, but there's a ring of color spray and some supplies, which we will take. Oh, that's another thing on tactician mode. It takes 80 camp supplies a night, which is a lot. So I've been looting all the food this week and trying to go from there. All right, I think that's it for over in this area. We'll run back to town. Let's go meet Maul. Oh, we have one more stop. I always forget that there is an area over here with some more treasure. Oh, I'm sorry that you didn't get it when it was in early access. Yeah. It's, I wasn't planning on playing it. My friend has been playing in early access for like the full 3 years and talking about it. I was like, I don't know. I'm not like super into video games, but then I finally decided I was interested in checking this one out. So it was the night before launch. I downloaded the early access, which gave me like the extra little digital perk bundle.
That might be worth a look.
So I cheated a little bit, but as far as I can tell, the early access gave you like just a few of the deluxe items. All right, so we have some gold, a spell of grease, and crossbow. Jump back on the pillars over here. Yeah, jumped on the bandwagon at the last moment possible.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
With haste.
Stealing the idol. What were you
Did we talk to Arabelle's
I was
parents yet?
trying to help.
Can't remember.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we meet again under better circumstances. Or could have ended badly, keep her in line from now on. I think I'm gonna go for that one on this character.
The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over. But we'll try.
I love the tieflings
Well,
too.
it's our job to get us out of here safely.
More
Not
inspiration.
yours.
We gotta use this inspiration,
job
y'all. It is
too.
stacking up.
The druids don't care about us. No one does.
Come back over here. Yeah, my Dark Urge character is a tiefling, and I have a tiefling cleric, and I've got 2 drow characters. So tiefling and drow are definitely my go-to, and it's fun to interact with the different races in this game when you're playing different races. We haven't seen the deep gnomes come up yet, but I'm excited for when that does come into play. All right, Donnie, I want to see the Dragon Slayer.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Thanks for showing me the door. All right, head on down. And this is the tiefling hideout. You can sneak in. You may not get a welcome reception if you do. But Maul's down here waiting for us.
I want
Let's
to have
give
a
her a
word.
chat.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
So each of those different things that we did helped contribute to her welcoming us into the hideout versus maybe something a little bit more hostile. Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? It's risky, you know. Or you better keep these kids in check. They won't get off lightly forever. I'm gonna say the risky one.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Me? No. Quite the opposite. I want to invest in the newest Thieves Guild on the Sword Coast. We're gonna give them 20 gold.
Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe.
All right.
Coming.
Hold on, Mal. Hold on.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure she trades. All right, let's see if we have anything here. Ooh, Elixir of Heroism. Do we have any? There we go. Sowers? No, okay. We'll have to do this the hard way. I have too much stuff for her to do the sell all wares situation. So I'm just gonna have to manually click and move them over. The stacks of books are always like a pain when you've got multiple ones built up. The little sliders get in the way. Oops. Okay. So potion of heroism. I wouldn't normally buy this many potions this early on, but we're gonna help them out, try and get on their good side. I don't know if it actually does anything, but you know. And then do we have enough Thieves tools, yes we do. I think that's good for now. Oh, we could probably sell our wares now. Oh, and thank you to Q for the balance option when you're in the barter menu, because I've been using that now, and it's very helpful.
Anything else?
Nope, we're good. Actually, do you need help with something?
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
Good night, Lillian. It was a lifesaver for me. Yeah, I was doing a lot of math with the barter menu. Okay, they want us to steal the idol of Sylvanas, which I have never done before. Denise has never done that. So I'm interested in this playthrough of getting into a little bit more of the sticky fingers situation. What do you do with something like that?
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
All right. So we know that Arabella was trying to steal this statue, and now we know why. It's because they're afraid of, if the Rite of Thorns happens, that they're going to get killed. And so they're doing it out of like self-preservation, not out of just greediness. But Maul would also like to sell when they get to Baldur's Bank. See what I can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
Bye, Jess and Q. Have a good one. All right. We're gonna leave.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime. Own that town.
All right. I don't know if there's any more chat to be had, so let's just poke around for a little bit.
Hello again. Mole's in charge here, not me.
Okay. I don't believe so. So let's go ahead and, well, let's just check one more, and then we'll head out.
When do I get to run
Child.
the scam?
Sylphie got...
You came! I have... Here!
Oh.
Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story.
Oh. I've never had that one happen either. That's
It's about
very
you.
kind.
I hope you like it.
We got a story. Once there was a boy on the beach. He saw there was a harpy's nest. He was a very good climber. He wanted to climb to the top and steal from the harpy nest, but the harpy was very mean. She sang a song and the boy forgot what he was doing, but then an adventurer passed by. The adventurer was very strong and killed the harpy in one blow and saved the boy. The boy was very cold and scared. He was standing in the water, so he was very cold. But the adventurer saved him. That boy thought the adventure was amazing. The boy wanted to be like the adventurer. He wanted to be strong and save people and never be scared again, just like the adventurer. The end. If you're listening to this and not looking at the screen, there are a lot of misspelled words in there, but it's very cute. I'm so excited. We're getting like new content that I haven't seen before. So thank y'all for helping create this character with me. And
you don't
opening
look
that
so
up.
tough. Mole fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
I believe it. All right.
to run the
Is that
ring
everyone down
Sylphie
here?
got caught. We have to lay low for a while.
We didn't talk
I
to
knew
Melly
she
yet, right?
wasn't ready.
You're the first grown-up who's ever gotten in here. Not bad.
All right. Let's head out this way. The first time I came down here, I was like stuck down here for like 10 minutes. I couldn't find the exit. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I got very turned around. All right, so we are in with the tiefling kiddos, and we did all that. It is time to go out, and we have a couple of things that we can do. We're gonna stop at Aaron on the way out and just make sure we clean up our supplies. Probably take a short rest. We have a couple options, and if chat wants to chime in, that's fine. But otherwise, I'm just gonna try and play the game how I'd play when I'm off stream.
Need anything else?
We can,
Of course, but please,
either
remember,
go
you're not the only
straight to
one in
get Karlach, which I know is a popular option, and it's one I'd like to do. Although if we get Karlach, she is going to. Oh, we did sell all of our things. My apologies. We'll still buy some healing potions. Ooh, and the gloves and missile snaring. Can we afford them? We can afford them. We're gonna buy those. We can go get Karlach, but she's gonna have a quest that we can't do right now, and she's gonna. I don't know if it affects like the approval with her, but we're not gonna be able to do it right away because we'll die. So let's give Will the missile snaring gloves for now. Dancing lights we will put on Will as well, and I think that's everything. We can also do the goblin quest. We can start looking for Halsin, which is like the next like natural quest for us to do. We can also go investigate Kaga, who is also in a more difficult area. So we'll for them to open the gate for us. I think we're gonna head to the Goblin Village.
Have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
On the way
Not exactly, but you answered my question.
to Karlach. I'm going to show you one of the other areas that you can encounter Raphael in if you are curious. It's right over here. I won't be doing every little thing in here. We'll skip areas that aren't like super pertinent to our story, but figure we might come in the early game and get some extra loot. Might help us out in the long run. Got some black and red furnace dye. I usually give that to Astarion for Astarion's clothes, but maybe Will would like that this time around. Get close enough. There we go.
That might be worth a look.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous
for any
squabbling of
arachnophobes.
spiders.
Should have said that
A
before I
shiny
clicked on it. My
gold
apologies.
coin pokes from its mouth.
We're gonna survey the spiders with some guidance. Oh no. Normally I wouldn't use inspiration on a roll like this, but we keep getting it and we can never have more than 4, so we're gonna try again. Just try and clear that out so we can get more inspiration for it. Oh, come on! Okay, we're gonna let that one sit.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. Is gold so precious to spiders?
We're gonna use our Sleight of Hand, which we have many bonuses to try and grab the pack that they're on. There we go.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
That is something that can turn into a fight if you do poorly at your checks. We're going to take all of that, and now we have a spider egg sac, which, again, for the arachnophobes, are not going to like that, but it will explode into 5 spider companions if you throw it at an enemy, which can be helpful depending on the battle that you're in. I'm looking for my throne things. Put that over there for now. And I have decided to try very hard to do all my inventory management at the end and not as we go. I know I did a little bit of looting there in the last combat that went against that, but I'm gonna try. All right, we're just gonna
Might be
collect
useful.
a few little herbs back here, and then make our way to the blighted village. Ooh, my camera's stuck. There we go. Team, are you coming? There we go. Back
Amazing.
over here.
You've the most exquisite eyes, golden as the sands of the Caliph.
And you've a soft skull. A Geich tentacle will have no issues pushing through it.
Is that a compliment?
No, it is a fact. Life in this Faerun is laughably weak.
Their banter cracks me up, and also, I love that Will just like immediately starts hitting on Lizelle.
People up ahead.
We've got an
Something's
encounter
wrong.
up here that let's try and navigate it.
Come on, Ed. You're going to be all right. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
What happened to your friend?
An oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
All right, so this is the first encounter that we have with some people who know a little bit more than we do about the Absolute, aside from the goblins. So let's see what he has to say.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul.
Are we?
Edwin, our brother. He was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Yes, I do. Why were you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Certainly couldn't be us. These fugitives, tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Definitely injured, definitely didn't get saved by some magical powers we hit the ground. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for the Druid Halson.
I don't know any druids.
Okay. I want to be careful not to choose any options that are going to give us away. Forget the owlbear, you're still alive, so go.
What? And just... leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
Okay, bye.
It spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Sazza. Curious.
Alright, so we have a couple things here. The body is glowing
Looks
green.
like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
Which we can speak with Dead in a moment.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
But first, we have to see what's on this body.
Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Alright, so we are feeling something coming from this body that will make us stronger. We can try and resist. We're just gonna let our body guide you. Let's see what this is about. Oh. Oops. Okay, sure.
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
So, we have received our first Mind Flayer Parasite specimen. We're going to keep that in our quest bag. And now, we can do a proper loot for some camp supplies and Shadowheart.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Can ask some questions.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Okay, we know who he is, so let's say, what were you doing here?
Looking for weapon. The Absolute.
What can you tell me about the Absolute?
Do not fight her. Power. Such power.
What do you know about this weapon?
Crashed from the sky. Taken by infidels.
Is there anything valuable around here?
Brynna and
I think he's just gonna tell us that these are
sister.
siblings.
The spell's power.
Alright.
Onward in her name.
I have a lot on my mind. And,
That
well,
took me a second. Shadowheart said onward in her name, and we just dealt with someone talking about the Absolute, so I was concerned, but she's talking about Shar.
Moving in.
Alright. Let us avoid these twisting vines so we don't get a lot of annoying notifications. We're gonna head down into this little valley here.
More for me? Owlbear tracks.
This
Its
is the
nest must be
owlbear
nearby.
cave that perhaps they got too close to. Let's see what's in here. We can walk for a little bit before we do a sneak, but we do want to be careful. Some things.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Alright, over here we see that there is some, there's like a little shrine set up that we might want to check out. Oh, there she is. Took her a minute to load in.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Gonna do a little sneak. Is there a way to get over there? Oh, over here. I knew that.
What path lies before me?
It's fine.
Just out of view.
Come on.
Breathe deep and move.
Please. Why? Why are you being difficult? Get out of hiding, thank you.
Never wanted the easy path.
Okay. I forgot that there was a little climb down. Try and stay away from the owlbear for right now.
Seluna statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
All right. And this is kind of where we're gonna get more of the backstory. Wow, all fail in the Arcana. Great. We're gonna get a little bit more information out of Shadowheart about her deity. This chest is glowing, so we're gonna assume that that's protected by magic. Let's go sneak around over here, see what we can find.
Something over there.
And a little prayer sheet back here. Prayer dedicated to Salune, imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessing and share her bounty.
A prayer sheet. What's the symbol on it?
And then we also have a book here, an ancient tome detailing how Salune came to being along with her sister Shar. The silver, radiant Salune and the dark, alluring Shar complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe. So Shar and Salune are sisters. They don't like each other. It's a bit of an understatement, but that's why Shadowheart is a little bit condescending of Saloon's presence here. We're gonna try and open this chest.
This
Killed
thing won't hold
us.
its contents easily.
Wasn't expecting it to do that much damage. That's fine. Let's go ahead
What's next?
and do a little heal. You're fine. And what we need to do is open our bag
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
and read our prayer sheet, I believe.
My prayers are answered.
Yes? Okay. There we go. We can
You should leave it. Or even destroy
share
it
her
if
bounty
possible.
after we read the prayer sheet in front of the chest. And Shadowheart wants us to destroy it. And I'm gonna say there could be something useful in there.
This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
All right, where are our bonuses? Okay, I was gonna say we can't just abandon resources that we might need, and that is our highest bonus. So let's try and persuade Shadowheart. We'll use Will's guidance, not Shadowheart's, to try to win this check. We're fine even without it.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
And now we can
It hurts.
go ahead and take that, and when we did so, Shadowheart's wound on her hand started hurting, so we'll keep that in mind. We've got a potion of healing, a book, a potion of animal speaking, detect thoughts, the book that we picked up, a dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddesses Shar and Salune after Salune ignited the sun and brought life-sustaining light and warmth to the universe. Let us short rest.
Welcome, rest.
Never a dull moment.
And we're also going to take a healing potion. All right.
Time to press ahead.
Okay. I think we're just gonna leave them alone. There is an owlbear egg over there. There's a fight you can have. There's even a little cub over there. My voice dropped out. That was the word cub. There's a cub over there. But we will have other opportunities to interact with the owlbear, so let's head out for now. I'm not looking to die at, what are we, level 3? So, head on out.
Better not be cursed.
Ah, Shadowheart. How blessed I am to be so near.
I heard you with Lae'zel. Don't think I'll play second fiddle to the likes of her. Go try your charms on someone who's out of earshot.
I was going to say, Will, you just were hitting on Lae'zel. I'm glad Shadowheart called him out on it. Who's talking right now?
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
Alright, we are going to approach this situation just a little, not necessarily a trigger warning, but a little sad animal interaction in case you don't want to watch that. We're going to meet Scratch. Let's try and pet the dog. All right, let's go ahead and look at his collar.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
It's all right, Scratch. I'm not going to hurt you. You're all right.
With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head.
Let's try and pet him again. You love her that, like, barely taller than him. Come on, let's go. I don't think your owner's getting up.
He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
I'm gonna hold out my hand so he can follow us to camp if he wants to. And I'll let you guys know that if you have your potion of animal speaking active during this conversation, it's even sadder. I didn't want to do it on stream just in case, but let's go ahead and see what his owner was doing. He's got some letters on him. This one is 2 9 fingers. I won't come back to the city, not while your thugs are looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle the matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know when I'm safe. S. So that might be applicable when we get to Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna put it in our bag. Daven, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you get leave. Love, Flora and Daven Jr. And the last one is Gomwick. Be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travelers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. This indeed is Gomwick that we are standing over, and unfortunately, that is exactly what happened. So
What's next,
let
I wonder?
us go ahead and talk to him.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What is your profession?
Runner. Fleetfoot. Courier company.
So he was a courier.
From Trail.
Not from Baldur's Gate. So that's interesting. Why were you in the forest?
Let us delivery to Baldur's Gate.
Going to Baldur's Gate. And what happened?
Pack of gnolls, claws, teeth.
Alright, so gnolls are bipedal hyena type creatures. So we should be aware they're in the area. And where did you keep the letters?
In bank. Standard issue.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright, so that is about it for this area. I think there's some more foraging opportunities, but I will not bore you with that. Let's come straight up over here. We can collect anything on the way,
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen
Strange.
neither heads nor
It
hearts,
looks healthy,
Shadowheart.
but it's
I
stone
wouldn't quite
dead.
say that. I learned a lesson after all.
And came to resent
waiting
your
for them to stop their
tutorage.
banter.
I taught them to fight, not to hate.
Alright, so this is a bloodless meat from a pig.
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
Let's try and examine it. Let's get Shadowheart's help as a cleric. Making up for some of those bad rolls
The
early on.
carcass seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. You notice 2 small puncture wounds in its neck. Looking closer, you can see the skin around its face is desiccated. It's been completely drained of blood.
So we have a boar that is otherwise healthy, 2 puncture marks, drained of its blood. Oh, there are people here.
If not over, then through.
Hey, Aridin.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
I thought you were busy leading your crew, or I have somewhere else to be. Let's go with the first one. I've done this one before, so let's see what this gets us.
You and me both. Gonna find the wizard who gave us the contract that got my people killed. Left out all the important bits, like beware, treasures beneath a pile of goblins.
Alright, so he was sent here by a wizard, and that's why Aridin and his crew and Hausen went to go find whatever they were looking for. So, what was the contract?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
You're giving up? I might take a shot at it.
Have at it. If you think you can do better. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
I hear the druid's leader went with you.
As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't.
Alright, so now we know about this night song. That's what Hausen was after and why he went with them. They had a contract to find it from a wizard in the city. Might be important. And you left him to die?
Yeah, and I'd do the same again. If you want to play the hero, go ask the goblins nicely. Come on.
All right.
We're wasting time.
Does that mean did we get the contract, Arrogant? Okay. All right. Well, you just left all your people here, so can I loot them? All right. It looks like they turned not red after they left, so can pick up what they're carrying. We have an orange item, which is a quest-related thing. It is a picture drawn in thick charcoal lines upon animal skin. A childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures, a goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. Put that in our bag. And keep going.
Maybe I need more pockets.
We're gonna pick up any rogue's morsel that we see because we need that for healing potions. Come on. Mugwort is less important, but we're here anyway. And we've got a dead
There,
tiefling, unfortunately.
on the rooftops. Fresh blood awaits.
Our camera can't zoom up fast enough, or far enough, but there are goblins on the rooftops in the village ahead of us. But I don't believe, unless we're willing to spend some resources, there's a crevice over here you can sneak through, but otherwise I think we have to go in the front way. So let's save and walk in.
Will with a Y.
Get over there! Surround them like!
I know you're there, show yourselves.
You spotted us! Good! It's like they say, no fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
There'll be no skewering happening here now that we pass.
We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Okay, we have an option for using our Illithid power. But let's go ahead and say, let me buy, and we'll pretend like this never happened. We have advantage on the roll. Never quite sure why that pops up. It doesn't really tell you, but we should be fine here. Or we'll roll a 2 and a 4. We'll use our inspiration for that. I would like to walk around here without having to fight every goblin. There we go, natural 20.
Ugh. Suppose it's best to save our strength for a real threat.
Alright, so now we have free passage, and since we were able to do that, let's go ahead. I'm gonna bypass everything in the village. We'll save that for a different stream/video, and I just want to get north of
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
now. Let's go find Karlach. Over here there is a scrawny bugbear, but he is sleeping. Just gonna run this direction. Let me check and make sure I'm going the right way. Pretty sure I have to go up this bridge to get to her. We all failed perception checks next to a patch of dirt, so I'm gonna try and look with my shovel. And a broken bridge here. Just confirming I don't think I can get down on this side, so let's cross it. Down here. Maybe that goes to a different area. Trying to compartmentalize
Open up
areas so that we can break this up into nice videos. Ooh, okay, so we cannot get down there without doing this fight. Understood. They aren't red. Maybe we can walk by them. I don't think that's gonna work. I think I know what's gonna happen, but we're just gonna try it.
Something tore right through these people.
The beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath you hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp
trigger warning for
snapping of
gore.
bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate.
I am not for killing animals, you all know that, but I think what we're going to do is try to put this creature out of its misery. I don't want to like watch it twist and squirm, so let's try that again. Trigger warning. This is based on our strength, so I'm gonna use our potion of heroism right now. We're about to enter a combat.
You land a swift strike against her skull. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
So we were able to end her suffering, but these other hyenas may not be in the same position. I probably should have set up my characters a little bit better. No, no, please don't run away. Okay, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna send Will in.
Victor's path.
Will is gonna Misty step over here. If we look up here, there are more enemies, and I would like to. Oh, so I'd like to try to avoid the hyenas alerting them, but they saw Will. All right, it's gonna be a big combat. You guys ready? Let us go ahead and save. Should have done that before approaching them. And why can't we? Oh, we used our bonus action from Misty Step. Got it. Understood. Let's just go ahead and try and cut down this hyena before things get worse, and we critically miss.
I wonder if this is
but
worth
now that
the cost.
Will is in melee, we can sneak attack with our rogue. Assuming we can see it.
Breathe deep and move.
Move this direction. Let's put that one out of its misery. And dash again, I suppose, to get over this direction.
That hyena's making a break for it.
We already killed him, Shadowheart. Thank you. Let's go ahead and cast. She's not gonna hit with her attacks anyway. So let's cast Mirror Image. And we're all healthy right now. So then we can run Lizelle for it. I promised you I'd loot at the end. Try and keep true to my word. Okay, we cannot get to him with a regular attack. Can we rush attack? We can rush attack. Off balance was already on the ground anyway, but let's go ahead and pummel strike, and we get to go again before they do, so I'm not going to use my action surge. Oh, maybe not. Alright, so this is not great because they have the high ground. I've done this fight before where if you stop the hyenas from running up this hill area, it can stop from triggering the other attack, but I think Will was just in their range of vision. I should have been more strategic and like placed him slightly down the hill. So now we've got ourselves a null fight. They are all bunched up there, which is nice. Our bloated hyenas aren't looking good, and let's try and use our sneak attack on the knoll up here. And we missed. Great. Alright, we should have used it on this one. Let's do a stab. And another stab. And it's not great action economy on my part, but that's okay. Let's try and do an Eldritch Blast on this one down here. I found my mark. Oh, okay, well. We got an attack of opportunity, but he missed, so that's fine. We got Darkwind's Blessing, which gives us temporary hit points for killing an enemy. So we were able to stop that hyena from turning, giving life to a gnoll, rather. Like that. Like what just happened there. So that's why I said my action economy was bad for Payne. She should have killed the hyena first. Will is in a pickle. Alright, Shadowheart has her mirror image up. Let's go. Gonna make our way to try and help Will, but can't get there this turn. You see that she has her mirror images up, which adds to her AC. Let's cast Firebolt on the hyena on the ground. 2 points of damage. And we're gonna do a spiritual weapon up by Will. Try and help him out.
Swift and lethal.
We're gonna jump Lizelle over this stuff so she can get into combat more easily.
Make way.
Gonna run up here. Okay, well, I was trying to run around, but that's fine. You still missed. Let's lacerate the one that is concentrating on soul offering. Try and break that concentration. And we miss again. We're gonna action surge now. Try a regular attack. Critical hit. Broke that concentration, so that's good. Another Gnoll joining the initiative. It is... Did we skipped the spiritual weapon, I guess?
So much for peace.
Payne. Okay, wait. Will goes up there. I don't think there's a way for me to get sneak attack because I'm threatened right now. Unless I disengage. I could disengage. I never disengage. Let's try.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Alright, then we can sneak attack on this one down here. 11 points of damage. And I don't have enough movement. So let's... I don't think this will work, but I'm gonna try and hide in the shadow here. Yeah, no, it didn't work.
Battle favors the
That's
fearless.
Fine. How is our attack? We got a 45% on that. We've got 30% on Eldritch Blast because we're in melee. Let's go ahead and viciously mock this guy so he has disadvantage on his next attack. Oh, okay. That is one way to say that phrase, sure. And we can use our bonus action to topple. And we miss. We're gonna get some arrows. Ooh, okay. Missed all three, but I believe that killed all of our mirror images, but it did save us 3 attacks. We had riposte there, I believe. And I think if we do this, it's going to be... Is this a spell attack? Or... Yeah, I don't want to do that with someone in melee. I feel like I'm gonna miss. Okay, Shadowheart doesn't have any of her shadow mirrors right now, and doesn't have that ability anymore, but let's try and... We only have 1 spell slot left. Let's use our weapon. We ensnared him, which is going to keep him in place, but won't stop us from getting an attack of opportunity, so we're not going to do that. I am gonna send a heal over to Payne so that she doesn't go down. Only 4.
Victory awaits.
Lizelle did take down that guy with his with her riposte. Attack this one. And we don't need second wind. She isn't hurting at all. Someone attack Lizelle, please. We finally get to use our spear, and let's go ahead and move up to this one. Gaping wounds. What did he die from? Oh, fly trap from the shield. I guess it did damage. All right. Payne gets sneak attack for this guy. And let's go topple him over.
Here goes nothing.
So much blood on the ground. And we have another bonus action because of thief. That drops him. We're gonna go back into the shadow. Should have used that bonus action probably to take
This
a healing
is
potion,
my time.
but oh well. Sneak attack, we miss. And I don't want to be here, so let's Misty Step again and get on the high ground. And that was a mistake. These things happen. Oh boy, bad turn for us. Bad turn for us. Okay, Shadowheart. I need you to hit, and a 30% chance is not going to do it. 50% chance on Sacred Flame. I cannot get to him. I can get to Payne and help Payne up, so let's do that. I'm gonna use a help action. And keep running. Shadowheart hasn't taken any damage. So please hit. No, it's not what I need right now. We're gonna run her up here. We're gonna take an attack of opportunity, but oh well. I want her in position to help Will on her next turn. And we can take our spiritual weapon. Ooh, nice. That was a good attack for a spiritual weapon. We can only take a bonus action because we lost our action. However, we get 2 of them. I've never taken 2 healing potions with a bonus action before. That seems like a good idea. And
Best be on my way.
We'll run up here. Gosh, darn it. We have 1 hit point left again, still standing. Please don't attack me. Okay, good. All right, we don't have an action for Shadowheart to heal Payne. She is on her own. We could throw a potion at her, but I'm not going to. And we missed. We should have. It's fine.
Time to strike.
Come on, Lizelle. I did say I was going to help Will, and then I forgot. It's fine. I was going to say spiritual weapon, the hero that we need, but that is not true. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't realize Will was so close. I really should have saved, and now he's dead.
On my feet.
Okay, well we have scrolls for that. It's fine. We get a sneak attack over here. Drop this one. Keep running up. Could have taken a healing potion. Oh boy. I did say that this fight was going to be hard, and I've been making less than ideal choices. Let's stand Payne up again.
Time to strike.
Lizelle, let's do this, please. Just more proof how anti-warlock you are. I'm sorry. Okay, let's goading attack. So this Gnoll has to attack Lizelle or get disadvantage. We'll run up closer.
No time to waste.
She's fine, but let's take a healing potion in case I'm wrong. Spiritual weapon can't get all the way there, but we can fly closer at least. And once again on Death's Door, Payne, take that healing potion. We only have a bonus action, so taken another one. All right. Worked as intended. Excellent. We are going to do a little fancy footwork here. Lizelle is going to come stand next to Payne. Shadowheart is going to throw a healing potion. Keep forgetting we have those nautiloid mines we should use. Throwing them next to each other healed both of them with one throw. That's Shadowheart's turn. We're gonna move closer so that we can tank anything we need to.
I am fury.
And Lizelle can use an arrow to once again goad this guy into attacking her. So that Payne is left alone. And let's go. 2 hit points. Just. There we go. Awesome. Whew. We're gonna save. All right.
Nothing good is born from a corpse.
Let them come.
Payne
We
has
will
an
rip
extra
them from top to tail.
resurrection. Let's heal Will.
This isn't good.
Boy, goodness. So Shadowheart is inspired for resurrecting our ally for the first time. Let's long rest again. Will
I'll feel that one later.
Another potion. And now we got looting to do, so let's run around and do that real quick. We're going to be really careful not to go further north on the map because bad things will happen to us, but let's see what we can do in the meantime. To the Gothic Book of Faerun. Circular from the Church of Ogma, Lord of all knowledge. It is stamped with the seal of Brevik Feanor, Most High Lore Master of the Unrolling Script Temple in Baldur's Gate. This is about the Second Sundering. I'm just skimming it. I don't think we need to read this aloud. I could be wrong, but we're just gonna tuck that away for now. Get off this hill so we have a better camera angle. Right. No, don't pick those up. All right. This corpse is glowing and had an item on them that look to pertain to a quest, so we definitely want to look into that. Is this the same letter again? It is. Multiple pamphlets. The gate is closed. Baldur's Gate, a bastion of commerce and culture, rewarded with only with corruption and catastrophe, crime, poverty, taxation, burdens unfairly heaped upon the shoulders of the common citizenry. Thieves and outsiders grow fat on the teat, while the native Baldurians starve in the street. For too long, the Grand Duke and his parliament of peers have left our gate unguarded. If you, unlike us, stand ready to defend it, then join the like-minded individuals for the frank exchange of ideas. Join the keepers of the gate. Enough is enough. The gate is closed. So this suggests that the Archduke either hasn't been doing his job or is missing. Let us look at what we pulled off of this glowing corpse. Deliver the chest to me unopened. Read the first sentence again. Open it. I will know because you will be dead. This is not a threat. This is what happens if you open the chest. In F, which we read another letter, it's 9 fingers. I'm sorry to spoil that, but we did get another message from 9 fingers, so that's who that's from. And let us speak
My
with
faith will
Deb.
guide me.
All right. Do we need to ask what happened? I'm pretty sure they got
corpse
torn apart by
regards you
gnolls.
lifelessly.
What were you carrying in the wagon?
Wizard's shipment.
Let's ask who NF is, just so we can get that in game.
Boss. Baldur's Gate. The Guild.
All right. So this is the boss of the guild in Baldur's Gate. What happened to the chest?
Rugen protected it. Took it north.
All right. Who is Rugen?
Lucky son of a
Where were you headed?
tavern. Hideout. See.
Our
The
audio
spell's
cut out there,
power
but
wanes.
nonetheless.
You can ask.
All right. So find the missing shipment got added to our quest log, and where are we? Here we are. We discovered a wrecked wagon. A corpse told us that someone called Rugen escaped with a chest, headed north. We should search for him. We found the remains of a caravan. A note on the corpse mentioned a valuable chest, and someone called NF. We did get that other letter that said 9 fingers from the courier, I believe. It was letter to 9 fingers. Perhaps someone survived this attack. And let's... Oh, as per my last letter... The name of the recipient is obscured. The letter appears to continue a debate. Your analysis is flawed. The hells are not so simple to understand. Boiling down 9 cosmological layers into evil, but with few more rules, does generalize scholars' discredit. Each layer is its own unique moral and magical ecosystem. What Zariel permits in Avernus may be blasphemy to Mammon in the chained cities of Minaros. The hells bend not only to their whim and will, but also to their mere presence. The more souls they acquire, the more that combined influence spreads. Avernus itself is glorious for study. Watch Yugoloth mercenary, a Yugoloth mercenary, debate mid-battle with a Rakshasa and tell me I'm wrong. From its red, starless sky to every bloody tributary leading to the river Styx, there is something to explore. Of course, getting down there in the middle of the Blood War is a bit stressful, but you can't judge what you don't know. I've gotten a bit off topic. The point is you're wrong. Looking forward to your reply. Best, Silveria, I said that right, Savikas, Sage of Candlekeep. Let us pick that up. Just hold on to it.
Onward.
Okay, almost done here.
Let's see what we have here.
All right, so I'm going to take a short little break here, and then we're going to finish up in this area. We're going to head north to find Rugen and the shipment, and we might be able to get to Karlak before I need to rest. My back is bothering me a little bit today, but we'll end the stream with finishing up this little arc and go from there. So I will be back in like 5 to 7 minutes, and I'll see you soon. All right, we are back. The kitten would like pets because I got up to move and did not go lay down to do cuddles, which is absolute travesty. I am so sorry. All right, so there's some buildings over there, but we're gonna go over here. We're gonna have Lizelle.
Enough waiting. I
leading
crave
us.
blood.
This is our last short rest of the day, right?
The pride of the gate.
And we're gonna do only 4, but I really would like to get Will topped off before this fight. All right.
Assume nothing.
So,
without delay.
Game is auto-saving for us. And up here, there are more gnolls. There's one over here that's quite strong, and is doing something with blood over there. And ahead of us in the cave, hasn't loaded yet, but seems to be something going on with fire on them. So we're gonna try and do a sneak, and then once we're all here, we'll go into turn-based mode so we can get positioned outside of the sight radius. Let's send at least our rogue
bated breath.
over here in the bush. And then hide. Oh no! Oh no! I was already hiding.
The shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours.
It's fine.
You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing
Right,
red
we
cluster
have
of
our little
organs.
connection thing happening with
No,
the
a
priestess
voice
here.
has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long.
It's an appearance. We had to have hugs or we were going to die. All right, we can divert her attention. We can search for the source of the voice or withdraw and prepare to strike. Let's search for the voice.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
All right. Sorry, I'm juggling a cat at the moment, but we'll try and get back in frame. All right, so here is what we are going to use our Illithid wisdom from, try and make this fight easier on ourselves. We are like-minded, right? We are going to try and convince her to attack the other gnolls instead of us. We do have Lizelle on this check, which is wisdom-based. No guidance. Only a difficulty of 2, though, so we only have to not roll a natural 1. There we go. These difficulty classes of 2 are just like, yeah, they want you to do this, you just have to not get a natural 1.
Sensing your presence, the gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
All right, so
Their own skin.
we'll keep that in mind when we are talking to them. Alright, well, I did not want to act on my initiative on my own because I don't do a whole lot of damage that way, but we are where we are. Let's go ahead. Cricket, do not go up there, please. Let's throw... We're running low on these, but let's throw another acid arrow a little bit further away so that the pack leader can still move in. The other one still took damage because it was in the radius. And can I hide here now?
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
It was successful, and then I stood up immediately again, so I guess not. It's fine. We're gonna stay put. Oh, I forgot we were in acid. Probably should have moved out of the acid. Oh boy. Sure is a problem. Oh no. Okay, we are soul numbed. We can't take bonus actions or reactions. That is bad for us. More than half of our turn are those things. And all of our team is over here because I was not smart
Making my move.
when I started things off. And Will is going to be too far, I think, to do anything here. So we're going to use one of his spells to Misty Step and get in range here. Rick, please stop stepping on my hand.
Can't afford to let
So
up.
hard to do the fights with you on top of my hand. All right. I'm gonna move this direction, and we're just gonna spend our full turn dashing so we can get near our friends.
Victory awaits.
Lizelle can come around this
Taking
way.
position.
She can hold her own. Ideally, I would be up on this rock, but that wasn't a thing that happened. Let's goad. Am I in the goading attack? Yes. And we missed. And we don't have more movement, so that's it. Alright. Hopefully she can keep the others busy. We are going to use those gloves that we bought to catch that projectile and reduce the damage that is coming in. That riposte coming in handy. I can't take a bonus action, which means I can't take a healing potion. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna attack. Miss, great. Kitten. I'm doing the stream right now. Can I put you down? Alright, Will. Let's use that hex. Just can't you... Okay, if the target dies before the spell ends, you can place a new creature without... That's what I thought, but it wasn't an option last time. Maybe I did it wrong. What are they using for soul offering? Concentration check. I don't think this is going to do anything regard that, but I still don't know how to use a spell. Even though I've been playing D&D for 4 years. It's fine. I also have a warlock. I just don't use hex. Let's put it on the bigger guy, just in case I can't move it again. Maybe my target wasn't dead at the time? I don't know. Alright, we got Darkwind's Blessing, which is extra temporary hit points. We're gonna try and move ourselves in between these two.
Got to focus.
Protect our little gnome. I forgot that Shadowheart is out of spell slots. That's fun. Throwing healing potions it is. Alright. Get her back up a little bit. No bonus action except to take a healing potion ourselves. Let's step in front here in case anyone else... Oh, hey! Well, now we can take a potion. It's not trying to walk that close to you.
Victory awaits.
Okay, Lizelle, let's go. Oh, we're dead. Okay, great. Let's run this direction.
Way.
Oh, boy. Alright, he tried to shove, but we're fine. So many crits in both directions. Got pushed into the acid. Alright, we're gonna do a sneak. Still can't use our bonus actions. Can I move away? Can't see the circle on the ground. I'm just gonna move over there. All right, let's use our Thorn Whip. We never get to use that one since Eldritch Blast gets all the fun and we miss. Maybe showing why we don't use it.
Ready.
Let's... hit. We have a higher chance to hit than to use Sacred Flame, and we still miss.
I will ascend.
Lizelle.
My path be true.
Gonna do... let's do a trip attack. Okay, saved, but has like 1 health point left, so... there we go. Knocked out because of the pommel strike, so we'll keep that in mind. These acid pits are not fun for me. Sneak attack. Drop. And not running into that mess. So I guess we will just stay here. Oh, I have my bonus actions back, so I can heal. Now we can use Eldritch Blast. There's my hex. I can move it. And now we can... nope. Now we can Eldritch Blast. Wait, that recasted it. I used another no, it didn't. I used Misty Step, and then I got it. We're fine. Oh. Were we not standing... normally... I think she attacks us next. I'm wondering if we weren't close enough to proximity, or she got reset somehow.
I'm done. Can't wait to sleep.
Not done yet, sweetheart. Sorry. I feel like talking to her maybe seems like a bad idea, but...
what's hiding here?
looting while I'm thinking.
How much farther can I go?
Ma'am?
She sniffs the air hungrily as you approach, then prepares to strike.
Okay, there it is. Of course she gets to go first, why wouldn't she?
I'm fury. I am death.
Alright. We're gonna action surge. And we need to goad. There we go. And
Never a dull moment.
Stab. We have to remember that guy's still knocked out.
On the victor's path.
Alright, we're gonna move our hex. Alright, Eldritch Blast. Nice. Critical hit on that one.
Get out fast.
Please get out of the acid. What is our best attempt here? 50% for Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame it is. I'm gonna give her another target aside from Payne.
Help!
Wait.
I need to hold on.
She was goaded. Does goaded, like, do you lose goading if someone else attacks you? I don't play fighters, guys. I don't know the rules. Oh, succeeded a saving throw. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, we are going to disengage.
Time to press ahead.
Take the potion and do a ranged sneak attack. There we go.
What's inside?
By the gods, you're a sweet sight. Are any of my crew still alive out there?
Okay, Lazelle's having this conversation. I could see her saying both of these things. No, it's a grim sight.
This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow. Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
Eltergard's a long way from here. Where are you headed?
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way.
Where's that? Where's that?
Joaquin's Rest. It's just up the road. I'd be enjoying a mug of ale right now if those beasts hadn't jumped us. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
All right. Man. Let's try and read his thoughts. Alright, we're fine.
Shame we lost so many agents. But the chest is all that matters. Zaris would have our hides if we lost it.
What's in your chest?
Aye, the whole reason we're in this mess. Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Terenths.
We failed our history check. I really wish that Payne was the one having this conversation. A lot of people died for those bubbles.
Rich men place more value on wine and fine clothes than on the lives of folks like me. It's a pretty bit of frippery that'll sit on a mantle gathering dust. But the pay for delivering it makes the risk worthwhile.
All right. Leave that conversation. Got another Mind Flayer parasite specimen.
Don't mind if I do.
No more short rest, so I'm gonna take a couple of potions.
Best be on my way.
Getting some buggy stuff.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all.
I don't feel lucky.
The rest of our crew's half digested,
That's
and you're
curious.
still alive. That's lucky.
I don't know that I can have this conversation on a different character, so
What's up
let's
for discussion?
see.
Thanks again. We'll head out as soon as we've caught our breath.
Nope, sure can't.
I'm not, Rugen.
I'm fine. And so's...
I'll be glad when we're out of this
All right. I know what's in this cave. Those aren't showing with how far away I am. All right, we can snoop around here just as long as we don't take their chest, I think. Hello.
I don't feel lucky.
The rest of our crew's half
Hi, Rebecca.
digested, and you're still alive. That's
Or Zira.
lucky.
Or both. Just looting this little hideout that the fine people here have.
Bet I can crack that open.
You're gonna put a lock on your chest. It should have a higher difficulty class than 5. Otherwise, what's the point? It's like a padlock on a bike. Just cut it off. Alright. Can I please get back to the other side with my tiny little legs? We got over here. So we sure are in a predicament now. I have 2 possible solutions for this. We'll see. Where are all potions? Oh, don't make me use a potion of flying to get out of here. Okay, hold on. We're gonna try one more thing first. Sometimes, if your lower strength characters get stuck,
Efficient path.
they can follow one of your other characters. Like if the AI can find like a tiny little gap in the pathing. So we're gonna try and jump Lizelle over, put them together,
Still nothing.
and then jump Lizelle and see if Payne will follow, and if not, I'll have to take that potion. You're stuck. Okay. Back to Payne.
What now?
I wish I had a potion of jumping. Because it's not a blue item, but oh well. Alright. Well, Lizelle, no, you didn't.
Should mind my step.
Alright. That's what we get for taking our rogue to a jump far away. Alright.
Trap! Be cautious.
Jump not at the trap and then try and disarm it.
Well then, it's our lucky day after all.
Ooh, we rolled a 3 but got to 10. Yay for being a rogue.
And you're still alive.
Alright. We're gonna
Don't give me trouble now.
unlock this box. DC of 10.
And so's the chest, more importantly.
And in here we have Reason's Grasp. When the wearer chooses to to end their rage, like willingly, they gain 15 temporary hit points. That is a barbarian item. May be useful somewhat soon. Alright. I think that's all we can do here. Oh, I was just gonna fly down there, but I'll take the hit point instead. Alright, Denise, really want that chest, but we didn't pass our checks, so it is what it is.
Day after all.
I don't feel lucky.
The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still
We could
alive.
go 2 paths here.
That's lucky.
Being a rogue that likes to steal things, we could try and steal this shipment out from under them, or we can try and get on the ends with their guild. Running through fire, great. Or we can try and get in with their guild at the tavern like you mentioned. So we're gonna do that. Let's group everyone together and keep that in mind for when we go the other direction. We did not kill this guy.
What do I have to lose?
Put him out of its misery situation here with a critical hit.
I don't feel lucky.
The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive.
I don't remember if there's anything up here or not. Don't think so. I think it's just higher ground.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
I love her little scoots when she goes down the rocks. It's very cute. Alright, so we have a new waypoint at the Risen Road.
Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
What's that?
Man. We already did hugs. Did you know that Rebecca was here and wanted to say hello? Yes, you're very cute. Alright. Got an extra acid, arrow, replenish our stock from the fight we just had. I will say, Rebecca, your timing was good because we, there was a spider incident earlier today, and we had a very gory battle, so you missed both of those. Forget. We're taking these hyena ears, which they should be gnoll ears because you don't get them off of the hyenas, you only get them off of the gnolls as far as I've seen. But they are potions of speed. I was thinking potions of jumping, but that's not what that was.
No traps, please.
Bean. My brain wasn't working. Now let's go to our alchemy tab because we haven't done that for a while. And we can extract all of our ingredients, go to our potions. Let's get that potion of healing. And, oh, we did have enough ingredients for potion of vaulting. Great. Well, that's okay. And we have enough for 8 potions of speed, so we're gonna take that. That gives us an extra action in combat. It's like the haste spell, but it only lasts for 3 rounds. The cool thing about that, though, is that if you're keeping an eye on your tracker, during the 3rd round, when it's about to wear off and you would get stunned for a round or like tired and groggy or whatever, then you can take another one with your bonus action and skip that effect. We're gonna go in this door here. There's 2 different ways you can approach this encounter, but we're gonna come in here first and talk to Anders.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what attacked you? I'm guessing the gnolls, but we'll ask anyway.
A devil. The most deadly foe we've yet encountered.
Interesting.
We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the 9 hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
One horn? Then you mean Karlach, Archdevil's bootlicker.
You know her, which means you know what the Fiend is capable of. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
So I've done this encounter this way without Will in my party, so it's fun to get that extra line of dialogue from him. And we're already looking for this one-horned tiefling because Will is looking for her backstory, his backstory. Where's this devil?
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not.
This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath.
It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
We're gonna say, I'll think about it.
May the just God guide you.
We didn't get any insights check, or we failed one. I don't know if I saw them or not. Let's.
If you want to go poking around in the cellar, be my guest. Plug your nose first, though.
They're inviting us into the cellar.
Corpse, half rotted to mush. Must have been down there a 10-day or more.
This is a nice place to hole up in. What is it?
It was a toll house. By the time we arrived, it was more like a slaughterhouse. There's more monsters than coin moving down this road.
So, the gnolls are what killed off the people in the toll house, and then they came here for reprieve from this one-horned tiefling. We're not going to ask about gold. She did invite us into the cellar, though, so let's do that.
The rot of death. Delightful.
I am kind of surprised that they left this intact. Nice of them to invite us down. Try and be quick as I can with the great looting. We're gonna need to have Lozelle be the one picking things up. All right, let's put the Mind Flayer specimen in our bag. Move everything else over to Lozelle for now. And have, let's see, actually Will is carrying the least amount of weight. So
Where
Will
am I
can
needed?
be our looter.
2 steps at a time.
All right, and then we picked up a ledger from the toll house. The current year is 1492. Most entries are neatly written, listing the travelers and amounts of gold paid for each, with the text on the most recent page is smudged and rambling. 9 of Marpenoth, 4 merchants with a single wagon of sundries, 12 Marpenoth, Flaming Fist Company, 15 fists and a gauntlet. The fee was waived. Fists don't pay tolls, they extort. 21 Marpenoth, brewer and 2 guards bring kegs to Joaquin's Rest. 2 Uktar, 7 farmers, no goods, no gold, wounded, warned us to leave. 3 of Uktar sent courier to request extra guards on relief. Did I read that correctly? Or relief. 7 Uktar, more farmers, too many to count, no goods, carrying their own dead. 11 Uktar, road unattainable. 16 Uktar preparing to abandon post. We saw that the road was damaged where we picked up that crate. And let's speak with...
Can't afford to stay idle.
This poor corpse.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Yes, Christopher Columbus with the 1492. All right. We're gonna assume that he's one of the Toll House people. So how did you die?
Goblins. Laughing. Cutting.
Okay, so not the gnolls that are upstairs. Why were you in the basement?
Hiding. Frightened.
Were you alone when you died?
Gods abandoned me and Vance.
And I guess we have one more question. Who are you?
Toll collector. Martin.
Not everyone has a full 5 questions for us. That is fine.
All's well that ends.
We are going to...
Not as bad as it could have.
Ooh, we don't have the key yet. I know where it is. It's fine.
Seems simple enough.
I usually come from a different angle, so we'll come back when we find that. We are
These
gonna
boots have seen
poke
everything.
our head out here. Oh, yes, maybe. We have another corpse to speak with.
What am I to do? Let's try this way.
Who are you?
Infernal servant.
An infernal servant, you say?
Why?
Doesn't sound like a toll collector or a paladin of Tyr. How did you die?
Zariel's brute destroyed me.
For the D&D lores, Zariel is an arch devil, and infernal servants would generally, like, either there's a devil on devil situation going here, or it would be weird to hear an infernal servant say they were attacked by Zariel's right hand, so a little bit of intrigue there. You killed a pack of gnolls. How?
The pact. Power.
We know a little bit about pact powers, don't we? A pact, which devil did you deal with?
Fallen. Lady Zariel.
So Zariel's infernal servant was also attacked by Zariel's servant? Some pieces aren't adding up here, if you haven't seen the story yet.
Power. Strength.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Very important conversation to have amongst all of this. Glad we had our little amulet. There's some supplies hanging out here, so let's take them. There she is. I was like, where's the trader? She was standing out on watch.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
How many
Two.
to lose?
Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice.
Let's see what she has to trade. To offload some of our things here. I'm gonna take her arrows and her fire. More arrows, more fire. And I don't know if they have enough for the healing potions, so let's see. What can we get with that? Not two. Alright, balance that out. A barter. And then let's go to Lizelle, who's holding most of our stuff. There is a reason I am trying to clear her out of the things that she can use in combat. We'll say that as a little teaser of what's to come. And we can sell all of these. And then buy the rest of those healing potions. Acid. Okay, I think we're good. And let's... Oh. No. What did I do? Was I trying to take something else? Nope, that was it? Okay. Then balance. There we go. And then... Oh, we don't need Alala. That's fine. Okay, now balance. Good to go.
In Tyr's name.
Sure. Gonna finish out this little loot in progress. They don't care that we're here. For the moment, anyway. Oh, no, I didn't mean to pick up rotten eggs.
What path lies before me?
A baguette. And yes, Rebecca, I did start singing. Beauty and the Beast music. All right. So they said that she was down
Actually intending to waste time hunting this
the hill.
person, are you?
The truth is, if there is a devil running wild, we might have to deal with it one way or another.
Shadowheart displeased that we're trying to hunt down this person. Here's a toll collector. I wonder if this was Vance. So let's try
I
talking.
wonder what the next move is.
Who are you?
Vance. Toll collector. Jumped. To escape. Broken.
That's unfortunate. Where are you heading?
Anywhere. Away. Safety.
I don't need to know where his valuables are, but we'll ask.
Gold. Basement. Locked.
Where's the key?
I fell. Drop
the spell's power.
Alright, so
must keep going.
Go further down the hill. We will find that key down here.
Might be useful.
That'll open the door below. We also see blood. And someone over here. However, we need to rest. So let's do that. Gonna real quick pop on over to our camp that we featured in that little in-between video. Everyone is hanging out in here. Withers has joined us in case we need to respec or raise fallen allies. And we're going to go to bed. Does anyone need to have a conversation with us? No. Sleepy time. I might take a healing potion, question mark. We'll be fine, right? I don't know things about the future. It's fine.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Hello.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
Is it not?
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
Astarion, it's exactly what it looks like, yes. So Astarion has red eyes, has fangs. We found that boar in the forest earlier today that was drained of blood. I would like the option to say, yeah, it was kind of obvious, but we'll say, can't believe I didn't see it. We're gonna ignore that first part and say, we found the boar that you snacked on in the woods.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Yes, your kobold artificer deeply offended. Yes, I agree. He has another fun kobold line later that is really funny from that line that he just said to the other one. But to be fair, we have kept Astarion in camp, and he hasn't been able to go out and do things with us. So, why didn't you tell me? We could push into his mind, but I'm not going to do that.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
Can we? You tried to bite me. How can I trust you?
Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal.
Fine. But not a drop more than you need.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your
Sorry, I
neck.
accidentally
A
hit the
quick,
mouse
sharp
button.
pain
Jumped.
that fades to throbbing numbness.
Wasn't
Your breath
intentional.
catches, your pulse quickens.
We are going to say that is enough.
Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
So since we don't have a Astarion in our party, we're not going to see this very much since we're playing a rogue. But the happy line is his new ability. So after this scene happens, he gets a new ability on his toolbar, and he can bite creatures. And if it's a humanoid, then he regains hit points and gets a buff called Happy, which I believe is like a +1 to his attack rolls and saving throws, or just attack rolls. We're gonna say, I don't know, that felt wrong. I have multiple characters romancing Astarion. This is not one of them.
Don't be so dramatic. This is just a little transaction between friends. And look what you've gained. Together, we can take on the world.
All right. I hope so. I look forward to seeing you in a fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
All right, and with that, we fully learn of Astarion's vampire spawn nature. He's fed, he's back at camp. I, however, unfortunately, am bloodless, which means I have a -1 to my attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks, which is unfortunate. And we already forgotten. We are level 2. Okay, I can prepare Greater Restoration on Shadowheart and get rid of that, but it is a 2nd level spell slot, which is a bit unfortunate. We can come on over. Today, I in particular cannot. Oh, Scratch is here. I cannot have a -1 to those stats because we have an important fight that we're going to be doing. And then we only have one other 2nd level spell slot. So normally I would then get rid of my Lesser Restoration spell and put in Spiritual Weapon again, but I'm only going to be able to cast Aid, which is what we need. So
Still breathing,
don't need to worry
despite
about that.
everything.
Let's talk to Scratch. Followed us back to camp last night. I've never had that transaction with my friends. Apparently I'm doing life wrong, yes. That line is a little sus, Astarion. Alright. I don't think, you know, bloodletting is a friendly tradition, but I've never been friends with vampire spawn, so what do I know? He does want to talk to us, though.
Good morning. How do you feel?
My neck hurts. How do you think I feel?
Be grateful I'm not a true vampire, then. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
So if we pretend I haven't been DMing 2 Curse of Strahd games for the last 3 years and you don't know the difference between vampire and vampire spawn, vampires are very powerful. They have lots of benefits in addition to the drawbacks of like the hunger and not being able to stand in sunlight and not being able to enter homes. But vampire spawn only feel the hunger, only have the negative side effects, don't have the other benefits. So we're learning that he's a spawn, not a true vampire. So we are going to ask, is that why you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire.
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
What's causing this? Is it the Mind Flayer's parasite?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
For his sake, he'd best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
We need him, like it or not. Do we, though? We're a rogue. I trust him, he won't hurt us. I don't trust him. Let's go with... We need him. I'm gonna base this on we're headed to Baldur's Gate, he's from Baldur's Gate, and maybe he can help us when he gets there, and that's my justification for it.
She's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
I will say when I'm not playing a rogue, he is incredibly valuable to the party and definitely don't have any problem just find that conversation. We are... Oh no. Gale. Oh buddy. Alright. Can we give this to you? I don't think we can. Do they say anything? Let's just talk to Gale. Let's see what he wants. We haven't seen him since the beginning of the playthrough.
Spare me a moment, if you please.
He's about to be very verbose.
Something important to discuss with you.
Yes,
We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Are you telling me you're addicted to magic?
No, it's nothing like that. Magic isn't a narcotic to me, it's quite literally a lifesaver. I would not burden anyone other than myself with this were the stakes not so high, and the means of obtaining such artifacts challenging for a humble wizard to face alone. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time, and by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
All right. I fail to see why you need me to help you with that. You were doing fine without me so far.
A fair point. However, until recently, I was able to rely on a supply of artifacts stored in my tower in Waterdeep. A supply that has now run dry. The reality of the matter is that a lone wizard with a chronic impairment such as my own is not in the most ideal of situations with regards to self-defense. The manner of artifacts I need are not often found waiting patiently on a shopkeep's shelf. One usually has to lift them delicately from trap-filled tombs or prize them from the hands of violent ne'er-do-wells. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
I will say, Rebecca, I think you will like the wizards in this game. They're very fun and very much your style. All right. Why exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard I barely know? We're a little sus.
Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
Rebecca, the purple outfit, purple outfit for the wizard is a bonus. Yes, I think about the purple outfit every time I talk to Gale. Think about you. Rebecca plays a wizard in one of my D&D games. Trust me, it could be the difference between life and death. I'm going to say no. If you want me to help you, you're going to tell me the truth. Just be forthcoming.
I understand that I am asking for a lot, but I can't tell you everything. Not yet, anyway. Please, reconsider.
In the chat, a lot of people in this camp asking them to trust them. Yeah, and the two people that haven't been traveling with the party and I've spent the least amount of time with, to be fair, we've only taken 2 long rests. This is the second long rest that we've taken in this game, so we've known these people for 2 days. You're not gonna drop this, are you?
No.
Fine, I'll help you if only to shut you up.
As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Am I? Okay, we do still have that. That's good to know. We're not using this weapon that we got out of the tomb. And I was trying to check if the flail was something we could give him to, because we don't need the flail either. So let's pick whichever one is worth less if we sell it. They're pretty similar. I need to equip that necklace. Okay, we'll give him the flail.
Thank you. Oh. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Definitely need to clarify literal versus metaphorical here. Yep. Perhaps now you tell me what all this is in aid of?
Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
All right, we're gonna keep our eye on you. That condition of yours is a very expensive one.
I obtained it in Waterdeep. Nothing there comes cheap.
Great. All right. So we have fed Gale magic. Let's equip this. So when the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they don't provide opportunity attacks. I think that will help Payne get in and out of danger a little bit more easily. And ooh, can we use that? Oh, very nice. Okay, we can still do wield our scimitar with another short sword, so we will certainly equip that. It is killing me not to go through all of these right away, but alas, trying to be good about your time. All right, with that, we are going to take everything off of Lizelle and have her stay in camp for a little bit. Let's just set these to camp. All right. Lizelle. She has gloves on. Oh no, wait, we're giving the other gloves. So let's ask Lizelle to stay in camp. Oh gosh, sorry. I didn't mean to skip that. What did she say? Gale is positively voracious. Well, let him suck up all the magic he needs as long as he doesn't snack on the Githyanki silver sword. All right. Let's ask her before we let her go. Are you sure a creche is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
I want to just leave, but as is Payne's go-to, but books are valuable, as are those who write them.
Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone.
All right.
Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
I think Payne is, like, exhausted just from this morning of having all these conversations and is not used to being around this many people. All right. Wait for me in camp, please.
You believe you can survive without me?
Yes.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
All right. Now, with everyone settled, we can leave our camp and follow this blood trail. Favorite game.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Sorry to leave you here all night, Karlach.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting. Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the Archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
She's not a devil. She's a tiefling. Gods, you're stubborn. She's not a devil, and you know it.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes.
Look at her.
Can't you see I'm not what you think?
She's just a big teddy bear.
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh,
Trustful
thank
source
the
of yours
gods.
isn't so trustful.
Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
Payne.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
All right, so the Paladins of Tyr we talked to and had some little suspicious dialogue from the fallen refugee there, being an infernal servant, also hunting this asset of Zariel. Don't think they were telling us the truth. So, you want me to kill the people that are hunting you?
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
I love that line from Shadowheart. All right, let's go.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Whew. I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks.
All right. So she's going to come with us, and we're going to go fight the Paladins, and that'll kind of wrap up our stream for today. It will be a fight, though, for sure.
Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who.
I would too. Go on, Will. We're listening. Who sicked you on me?
You're not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to your throat, Karlach.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for you, Will.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Well, that sounds juicy, but we'll get to it. Alright, I do want to make sure, I know I switched out the spells for Shadowheart this morning, but want to make sure we're bringing the right things to this battle. Let's check. This is going to be a really difficult fight at our level and without all the loot that we've gotten, because usually you would do the Blind Village before this. I was trying to get Karlach in a party ASAP. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if it's going to go well, so we can take off Lesser Restoration, words, since we aren't going to be able to use that at all, and let's use Bless instead. I was thinking Sanctuary or Protection from Good and Evil, but I think Bless will help us to hit better, which is ultimately what we need to do if we're going to take down people. Karlach needs to level up. And we have a choice to make here. And I usually have like a really strong preference for subclasses, but I do not for her. I like all of them, to be honest. I think we're gonna go Wildheart and Bearheart because I need her to take less damage during this fight. This is going to, when she's raging, she has resistance to all damage types except for Psychic. And I'm gonna need her to do that. We're going to cast Aid on the party. We are officially out of second level spell slots. I do think that we have, I'm gonna try not to look through all of them, but I think we have a potion that would help us, maybe not. Okay, we do have 8 potions of speed. And our potion of glorious belting. Let's give Karlach the gloves that I got for her. Her AC is only 13. That sucks. We're just gonna have to try our best. We could technically leave and come back to this, but especially for like the replay
No time to
on
waste.
YouTube, I want everything to kind of be tidy with the storyline, unless of course we go to this fight and get completely battered and bruised and need to come back later. I wonder... Oh, shoot. Don't look at us, don't look at us, don't look at us. We're not here. Can I leave them here? Oh, no, not you.
Well,
oh, Josh.
I've got a long road ahead.
Let me see if anything...
I need a quick word.
I'm still looking to shift some supplies.
She doesn't know that we have Karlach
Don't have
with
much to
us.
spare, but it's more than we can carry.
Oh, she restocked overnight. Okay. Let's take some of those arrows. Oh, because she restocked because we got Karlach and Karlach leveled up. So that's why that happened. I should have waited. Just don't want you to have any of these things. And
in Tia's name,
I am going to... I have to like leave everyone except Karlach to do this. Okay. We're gonna run down into the basement real quick because I can get Karlach a better weapon for this fight. So Karlach is gonna stay there. And we're gonna go down here.
Here goes nothing.
I've never done this order of events in this playthrough before. You can actually go get Karlach before you ever talk to the paladins. But you can also go ahead and talk to them and get the extra information. So we're going to come into this basement and we're going to ungroup. We're going to be quite careful. I will do most of the looting down here off stream just to save time. But I do know that we need to get back
Be wary.
here.
This place is trapped.
I know where the traps are, and the reason I needed everyone to come with me...
My faith protects me.
I am just failing on all of our perception checks. It's hilarious.
Ever onward.
Is that there's a little puzzle over here. We're gonna have Shadowheart
Looks like a
sit in
trap.
this chair.
There's something more to this.
And Will needs to sit in a second chair. Skipping everything in between is
Checking
hurting my
things
poor
out.
little completionist soul, but...
A trap. Watch it.
I know, you're not gonna stand on it, it's fine. Why can't anyone in this party perceive anything? Alright, we're going to take Payne through here, and I had this glitch the other day. You're supposed to be able to see in this room. There's like no reason why you shouldn't be able to see in here, and there is a plate directly in front of us, so I'm just gonna try and approximate jumping over it so I can see. And I stepped directly on the trap. I thought it was on either side, it was in the middle, but we're just gonna disarm this right away. Or not. That's an option. No, 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 no! Oh, I didn't mean to press continue. I meant to re-roll. Oh no, I've doomed us all. Oh my goodness gracious, these rolls. Okay, are we better? Can you stop taking damage?
Can't slow down.
No!
Whatever it takes.
Get out of the acid. Get out of the acid.
Defender of the people.
Oh my gosh, what a mess.
Can't give up now.
I need to stop clicking where I'm not supposed to be clicking. Okay, I just want the great axe. Please just give me the great axe. Alright, and then we're gonna leave the rest of this for later, and I'm just going to GTFO here. Well, we're gonna short rest before anything else happens. Hope this helps us on our adventure. Alright. Fine, back over here.
No time to waste.
And short rest. And give Karlak this nice shiny weapon. Alright. I have a little bit more cheese that we're gonna do for this particular playthrough.
Worth a try.
Close that door. And we're gonna do some barricading. If you're playing this at a higher level, you probably don't need to be like as careful about things, but being so underpowered, like we're gonna have a problem if we're not super strategic. Shadowheart, please move out of the way. The first time I did this fight took a while. Why don't you want to be over here? You just can't move that far? Okay. Some barrels over here. Not you, the barrel. Got a bag attached to it for some reason. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Alright, here we go. Rotate. I just want to prevent them from running in or seeing us through this door. So that we can fight one enemy and then two enemies and not three enemies at the same time. I feel like the last time a Ruby was barricaded a door, it was the night of Velaki. That was a while ago. That was a while ago. Alright, so with that, let's close this door. Oh, actually, Karlak needs to come in.
Hey ho.
My bad. Yeah, come in
Soldier?
here. Now close the door. Gonna run over here. Thanks for moving in the corner for us. That's nice of you. We're gonna stop time. And it did not go great, yeah. Well, we're gonna change things. So, first thing we're going to do
The
Will is
pride
going
of
to
the
start
gate.
combat so that Karlak has a chance to rage on her turn before she attacks. So let's save the game. Eldritch Blast.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Yep. So they are in the fight, but they shouldn't be able to get through that door, hopefully, right away. Ugh, Karlak is lower down in the initiative, which is a bummer, but we can still get sneak attack on our rogue. And then do some stabbing. All right. Yeah, that's it for the opening turn. We're gonna probably either, they have an exit point at the top of the stairs, which is what she's going for, and there's also the front door. So this door leads to the roof. Karlak now can rage. And let's see, okay, she only has one, but no resistances. Let's go ahead and, oh, we're still babies, we only have one attack per turn. Such a bummer. I haven't rearranged her health bar yet, so. I would love to know what Anders is doing, but let's run outside. Or not.
Battle favors the fearless. No time to waste.
Oops. Come on, Will.
I'm ready.
Shadow Heart. We could have started with them on the roof, I guess, but I didn't know if they were going to go out the doors or come up here, so.
Got to move.
Hurt over here. There we go. Anders, where are you going? Up to the roof. Excellent. He is giving an AC bonus to
Swift as my feet can carry me.
companion. We are triple dashing on our tiny little legs, doing our 25 move speed per turn. And just hope I can get far enough away from this ledge. Alright, Karlak, let's go, baby girl. I do need you to take damage or you're gonna lose your rage. We can... Oh, she's gonna get knocked off the roof if she stays there. I have to move her up. Not ideal, but you should get attacked, I think.
Forever dauntless.
Alright, we are going to Hunter's Mark. I want strength for Anders. I can't see him yet, but I'm going to put strength on her for now. And Eldritch Blast. Ooh, 45%. Do we have anything better than that? Nope. 45% it is. Oh, thank you. I had to do this fight a lot of times before I was able to do it. I've had it go differently most times. I have done this kind of variation of it before, but I also think we were 4th level. So, hopefully it'll still work out for us, but let's go ahead and... Part of me wants to Guiding Bolt, but I think knowing that he's gonna come out, let's... Oh no, I don't have 2nd level spells, I forgot. I can invoke Duplicity. That is my Channel Divinity. We're gonna put that closer as kind of like a distraction. No one's taken damage yet, we're fine, but they're about to. This guy hits like a truck. And a critical.
I need your help.
That is why we needed to take the half damage, otherwise she would have been dead this turn. Does the duplicate count as sneak attack? Yes. I have a higher chance to hit him than her. That's weird. Okay, I'm going to not sneak attack. We're gonna do an Arrow of Ilmater so that he can't heal. That made him do some concentration checks on the Shield of Faith. We're gonna die moving in here, but this is, we gotta do it. Oh, we can't move in that far? Move farther. Okay. I love Thief. I love having 2 bonus actions. Oh, we broke the concentration on the Shield of Faith. That's why we couldn't hit her before. Okay, great. Missile snaring, yes. All right, Will is going to... I still have a higher chance to hit him. All right, I'm gonna try it. And we miss. All right, he could flourish. Can you move up to her? No. No, okay. He's just gonna stay there. He's gonna be ranged for right now.
What should I do?
What should you do? You need to pick up Karlach. That is what you need to do. We are going to cure wounds. I should have healing word and then thrown a potion at her. I realized like a half a second too late. We can still use another spell slot to heal her. It just won't do as much healing. And then we can backtrack to Karlach's turn. And take a potion because they're on shared initiative. I should have taken superior. I need to give her some of those. Let's give her... Will a potion of speed work on this turn? Like, she lost her action, but does she lose all actions, or would an extra action work? Don't know till you try. Nope, I can't take it because I drank a healing potion. Yeah, no, it's fine. I can't take 2 potions on one turn. Alright, we're done. Gonna get hit again. Okay. I need people in range for the sneak attack to work. Oh, I do have advantage? Alright, I'll take it. I'm not gonna question you. And we missed. Little by little, we're whittling them away. We're doing okay. I should have dipped my weapon in something. Hamstrung, meaning he can't move. Found out that the duplicate wasn't real, but it took an attack, so I'm fine with that. Okay. Still can't reach them. Need to step up forward a little bit more. Let's hope this connects. I should have saved my hex for him coming through the door. I thought we were going to kill her first because I thought she'd be easier to hit, but that hasn't proven to be the case. Really don't want to get shoved off the ledge.
Talk to me.
Okay, what did I say before? We're going to healing word. I'm not going to bother healing her more because he's just going to knock her down again. I was supposed to cast Bless all this time, so let's do that. Let's go over to Karlach.
Yes.
Not going to drink a healing potion. Is going to drink a potion of speed to see if she gets her action back. She does. Excellent. We are going to try and lacerate Anders. Yes. Excellent. We're going to move up. No. We're going to move back.
Over there.
They can handle her, hopefully.
Can't give up.
Let's put Shadowheart in range so that she has disadvantage on ranged attacks. Payne can run up. Do a sneak attack. We're almost there, y'all. Ah, no. Oh, shoot. Well, I was trying to click my extra action. I dipped in Drow Poison instead. Which is not what I wanted to use that action for, but it is what it is. I was trying to get her down before Karlach dropped again. We're okay. Let's do that. Okay. I thought I accidentally selected the table at the last second. We did it. Let's go help Karlach. That's one of the best this fight has gone, even though Karlach dropped like 4 times, but... Stand up, pretty girl. Let's go. Oh no, she's gonna rage with one.
Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Let's reassure her. Zariel won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
All right. Karlach is gonna go do some Unbridled Wrath at 1 hit point and burn our ladder down. Excellent. I guess let's click on her to see what she's doing. She's just gonna go to town. There's nothing we can do about this. She's real mad. Understandably so. Rather than going through the barricade, she's going... Oh, downstairs. Taking a very windy path for this. Okay. Nope. Okay, blast faded. We're still going. Alright, I think she's done. You did knock down the ladder, sweetheart. Nope, we're still attacking. Okay.
Just try it, Zariel! Come on!
Okay. We'll go... Oh, no.
That ought to do it.
My dear. Is she gonna stabilize? Oh! Nope, she died. Great.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Note to self, don't lift Karlach. If she's down at the end of the fight, you need to fully heal her so she doesn't die in her own fire. Luckily, we have potions, scrolls for that.
Worth a rummage?
Little anticlimactic to her rage there, but it's okay, we'll take care of her. I'm gonna pick up that book, pick up some water. Pick up some water, there we go. Use this ladder to get down. And let's go get our friend.
Keep moving.
She ran a little too hot.
Cheer me up, quick!
Well, honey, you need to be a little bit more bridled.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Felt good letting off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire lasted a little longer than it should.
This is funny because she doesn't have different dialogue after having died because of her own fire. She couldn't withstand the heat, so we're not going to ask that. Does it always last that long?
Nope. Not sure how good it is for the gears either.
Uh-oh.
Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
How did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need
Alright.
to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things.
We
if
might
I can
know
find
who
him.
that is. We did meet Damon in the Grove. I wonder if they meant Damon, a tiefling weaponsmith.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
All right, so
Light on my feet.
we will go back to the Grove to talk to Damon.
Let's
But
have
let's
a
go
look.
ahead and do some looting first. Just move all of this out of the way. Thank you. All right, so I think what we'll do is that we're going to wind down the stream here for the VOD. I'm just going to go
Anything of
through
use?
everything and, I mean, telling the people who are watching the VOD. I'm just going to go through everything, go back downstairs, loot out all the crates. I'll stay on stream to do
Always
that
room
and
for
chat with
more.
anyone who wants to hang out, but the video will end here. And we will go ahead and see Damon next time as we head back to the Grove to ask how he can help Karlak. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you next time. All right. Now we get to scratch the organizational itch that I have to organize my bags and to loot this basement more thoroughly. I do think that the acid is all still gonna be there because we set off the trap on accident, but alas, what can we do? Awesome. Thanks for hanging out. What save is acid? Can I wash away acid with water? These are questions that I have.
Let's get on with it.
Nope. Sure can't. So let's go into
Onward then.
time-based mode. Of course, Karlak has the lowest weight, or the highest weight capacity, the least amount of weight in their bags, but I'm not taking her in there with 10 health. We are going to give her the Sword of Justice. She can have that sword. Sadly, in this playthrough, we did not get that flaming blade off of the...
There's no time to waste.
The devil on the Nautiloid ship.
Trap.
So, words are failing me. We don't have the thematic weapon. Another thing that you can do on these, and I just didn't do it because I thought I'd be fine because I didn't think I was going to set off the trap, is you can cover these traps with... Oh, it retroactively covers them up? Well, then let's do that. I didn't think it would retroactively take it off the floor. I just knew that it would stop coming out if you put them on. So cool. All right, well, we'll do that. Glad I was trying to give a tip. Even though it wasn't necessary. I thought it was unnecessary. It was necessary. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right, now we can leave our turn-based mode and walk around freely. Nope. Oh, okay.
Something over there.
That is a burrow hole, I believe. Yep, we can't fit through that, so it's fine.
Might as well take a look.
You technically can sell moldy foods to the vendors. I just feel bad doing it, so I never do. I'm just like, nah, we won't loot the moldy food. It's fine. I don't know why that combination of words is so hard to say. Alright. There's the drought poison I just wasted. Take that back. Let's, we have a torch. Okay. And That'll just help us see better in here. Half elves can see in the dark, but Denise can't, so I was having a hard time getting through the shadows there. Alright, and then just check for valuables with our handy dandy tool finder. Okay, we had to climb on the crate for that. It's a bit of pain in the butt looting everything, especially when you're playing multiple characters at a time, because it is time consuming, but it really gives you a leg up in terms of being able to purchase things from vendors when you come across them, so figure why not go ahead and try. All right, can we that from here? Excellent. Okay, that didn't even cover the whole base, but it worked. Alright, let's start in the front here. I have checked these vases like 1,000 times. There's never anything in the vases. I think they're just here to like give you the idea to cover the vents. I won't waste your time looking for all of them. What perception check did I fail? Is it just the trap that's here that we already know about? Oh, okay, I didn't know we were running along the whole thing. Go. So I'm doing that tactician run, and I don't know if there's more food in the game to offset the fact that you need more food, or if I'm just making an effort to like loot everything that we're coming across. But I was checking my inventory last night, and I was up to 62 potatoes. I had 57 when I started the stream, and then was up to 62. I found another stack of 5, so I have so many potatoes on that character. Let's see if we can take a long rest using only potatoes. Oh, the leadership of the Zentarim. Let's read that. An expert from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Isafina. Oh, did we already read this? We might have already read this. Okay, I won't read it again, but I'll just have it on screen in case you want to pause it during the unedited replay. Let's put this over here. Thank you. Boil it and mash them, stick them in the stew. Yes. All the potatoes. Alright. Use it down again. Karlak. Uh-oh. Not keep up with the party.
If you insist.
Come here, please. I guess I could have had Will do it. I didn't know she was up top, though. Alright.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Sit. Thank you. Alright, and then Will. And pick things up.
And I'm off.
I wanted her to be able to have like a nice little rest on the chair there. Alright. I hope that they fix the situation with this room. It didn't do that when the game started. Like when I first started playing the game, it wasn't bugged, but it changed to be like a different region. So it's just like really hard. You're like, if you run into the room, you're running onto a trap, and then there's no way to stop it. We could have easily stopped it had I clicked the reroll button instead of continue, but oh well. A pleasurable deal. a play banned in no fewer than 4 cities for its lewd content. Its scandalous nature led to a number of widely distributed and illicit printings. All right, now we can loot all of this very heavy gear that we can sell for money. Some gloves of heroism, which are for a paladin. Ooh, we need to talk about, we haven't talked about this since the first stream. We need to talk about whether or not we want Will to stay a warlock, multi-class into paladin, which is something I've done on another game because he's very paladin-esque. Or we can multi-class him into that crazy blaster we talked about. That was the original plan. So I might brainstorm that maybe off stream. I would do it now, but my back is bothering me quite a bit and I would like to lay down. So I think we will wrap up about there. So I will come back a little bit later to organize everything in the bags. I know I said I was going to do it now, but the back calls. So I probably won't record that, but I'll try and figure out the build off screen and then report back to you during the next stream on next Saturday. So thank you guys for coming to hang out. It was really fun and we made some good progress today. I feel like we actually did things instead of me just asking like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I'm going to try and have that mindset going into the future streams that I'm just going to play the game as I normally would without waiting for feedback. But if you have feedback, please put it in the chat and I will absolutely read it while we're streaming. If you have tips or something that I missed or have a question, all of that I will still answer. But I think this went smoother in terms of gameplay and hopefully replayability. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time.